Grab your mocha, grab your latte, whatever the hell you're drinking. Settle on in. This is the Coffee Shop Comics with your host, Jobbers and Goons. Now, recently this battle was purchased, and the guy actually said him and his dad have discussed this battle before. They're big fans of both game series, and it actually is a really interesting battle. So we're going to be doing Colton White from the old PlayStation game Gun versus the boy Marston from Red Dead Redemption. Now, obviously, Red Dead Redemption is a way bigger game in terms of sales and modern day popularity, but to me, both games are iconic. Both characters obviously similar with their Midwest background as well as being gunslingers. So who would win if the two clash? I'm going to briefly go over what each character is capable of, and then at the end I will tell you who I think would win if they clashed. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you for helping us get over 3K on this channel. And if you haven't seen the main channel, Jobbers and Goons, go check it out. We're almost to 20K. But anyways, getting into this first, let's talk about Colton White and what he brings to the table. Colton White is an Indian turned gunslinger slash cowboy in a famous PlayStation game called Gun. I don't know if it was on other platforms. I played it on the PlayStation. In this, he was a character struck with tragedy, born among bandits and forced to live a life where he literally had to pick up the gun. Now, Colton White, what makes him special is a couple things. One, he actually has this flask and a drink that basically restores his health. So he has actual, you could argue, health healing factor just through this flask, as well as he has quick draw, which basically gives him supernatural speed on the draw, giving him an advantage as the first strike, so to speak. He has stopping power in his rifles, including one where he got it upgraded that he could take down bears. He's obviously quick enough to survive bear attacks as well and get away from them and then put them down with the rifle. He's also able to take on multiple gunmen at once. Both sides will be given dynamite from that time as well. And Colton White survived many encounters in which he was outnumbered, but due to his experience, his toughness, and quick draw and other factors like that, Colton White was an absolute menace on the battlefield back in that time. Now we're going to switch over to another character famous for being a gunslinger. John Marston was a character with a shady background that he kind of chose to forget, and also just couldn't remember certain things. And eventually his past comes back to haunt him, and it becomes a tale of revenge, with him battling with as far as bandits to even deputies and law enforcement alike, making him one of the most feared guns on the battlefield during his time and in his era, as he would take on entire gangs by himself, basically. Now, what Marston brings to the table in terms of what makes him unique is he basically has a superhuman physiology. I mean, we literally have seen him brawl with large animals and bears and survive that with regular weaponry, whereas on the other side, Colton White would have to use a special rifle to have that kind of stopping power, but the boy Marston's just out here grinding his physical stats. Also, his weaponry seems to just hit a little harder. He also has almost like a superhuman aim, in which, unlike Colton White's quick draw, which he doesn't have, he has Deadeye. This makes him almost unreally accurate and incredibly dangerous, even when it's him against several other people. He will be bringing his rifles, his side weapons as well, blades, and some dynamite, just like Colton will be made available too. Both of them can be given horses at the start, but I don't see it really being a factor. We're going to drop them off in the middle of a abandoned town, and we're going to let them battle. I'm going to tell you how I think this goes down. Now, real quick, make sure to smash the like button, and shout out to the dude that caught the video. This was a super dope idea. Now, Both characters are epic in their own right with badass stories. Obviously, we're leaving out Zombie Marston from the add-ons to Red Dead Redemption. But in the initial clash, I could actually see Colton landing first. This doesn't mean he wins, but I think he could clip him first. This is due to Colton having quick draw. He might be a little faster to the initial spray down than Marston would be. Marston and him are both relatively decent bullet timers, so I do see them. If he gets clipped, he can get away. He's shown he can obviously fight through pain like that. At that point, he's going to settle in. They might both cause some destruction with dynamite, but I see eventually using Deadeye, him getting in a good shot on the likes of Colton. When Colton's healing, I see Marston, step on in and up close, both with weaponry. Marston's is better. I think he's gonna get him up close because the quick draws kind of gets eliminated as a factor the more he gets to drop on the other, and his awareness of it, like that he has a super fast draw. So he'll kind of prepare for that, and if he gets his hands on him, he's beating the dog shit out of Colton White. Like up close, that boy Marston hits hard as shit. So I see him winning the melee as well. In the end, Marston, his Deadeye, his more powerful weaponry, and his superior physical stats, I think, give him the edge, but Colton White makes it super competitive with his quick draw and his healing flash. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Who do you think wins if these two clash? This was an epic battle, and if you guys want to see a battle like this or purchase one, you can hit me up on Discord, and in my Discord server I also have a simple suggestions area where you can simply request videos. So you could do that too, and I pick one randomly each week. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is your host, Jobbers and Goons. This was Coffee Shop Comics, and we'll see y'all later. Peace.